guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I have the beautiful Imani Hakim again with us. Welcome back, girl.
Hey, are y'all sick of seeing me?
Today's tutorial is gonna be over a summertime night look. We're gonna do a halo eye with a pop of green in the middle. So let's get started. Hi, my loves. We're gonna start off by just kind of brushing through those brows, like always, getting them prepped and ready. Then I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Gel, and this is in the color medium brown. I'm using a little bit of product at a time, making sure that it's getting through the brows evenly, and then if I need to, just kind of brushing it out with the spoolie, little by little, building it up. Next, I'm going to go in and I'm just taking some concealer to carve out the bottom of her brows and just making sure that they're nice and clean. And then once I place that concealer on there, just kind of buffing it out with my finger. You want to make sure that you're buffing out those edges as close to the brow as possible so that you don't have any sort of harsh lines. For my eyeshadow base, I am using MAC Paint Pot in the color Laying Low. I love using this color on myself as well as other women whose skin tone is about the same color as mine. And then I'm just going to set it with some RCMA setting powder, which I absolutely love. To start off the halo effect, I'm going to go in with the color Rebel, and this is in the Tartelette and Bloom palette. The trick with the halo effect is to apply a little bit of product at a time on either sides of the eyelid. So I'm going into the inner corner and then working it out again on the outer corner, little by little, just like you would be creating that gradient effect from the top to bottom. You're going to be doing that side to side. I decided to give this look just a slight shade of pink, so I went into the Modern Mattes shadow palette from BH Cosmetics, and then I went through, placed it right on top of that Rebel brown color, and I extended it a little bit more into the crease. Same technique as the last time, building it up little by little by little by little by little. For the main event, I went into the Violet Voss Drenched Metal palette. I love these eyeshadows, and I'm using the color I'm So Fancy. I sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush to make sure that the eyeshadow was as opaque as possible. And then I went through back with my blending brush and just blended out those edges as much as possible to make it look super seamless. For eyeliner, of course, I use Inglot Gel Liner in the color 77, the best, the one and only, and gave her a nice, super dope wing. Made it very, very dark and beautiful. Touched up the eyeshadow as needed. And then, of course, to clean up any fallout, I just use one of my Neutrogena makeup wipes. I used Maybelline's Master Prime for her face and blended it in with a nice synthetic brush. Popped on a little bit of mascara for the lashes. And then we went to the foundation, which I used a mixture of number 4 and number 5 from AJ Crimson's foundation palette, which is absolutely amazing, especially for my beautiful women of color. I also used that palette for her concealer, and I just did a little bit under the eyes, the bridge of the nose, and of course the forehead, and then took that beauty blender from Real Techniques and just blended it into the skin as much as possible. To set everything, I'm using the RCMA setting powder, which I'm really loving at the moment. I like that this product is a setting powder that is truly translucent. It doesn't matter if you're fair or deep skinned, it is going to be translucent on your face. And then to complement the top of the eyes, the same thing that I did at the top, I'm going to do at the bottom. Starting with the Rebel, working with the pink, and then popping the green in the middle. And then, of course, making sure that it's blended out to perfection. You want a nice gradient look on the top as well as the bottom. For the waterline, I'm going in with a Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Pencil. And I'm going to make sure I have a nice good amount on that bottom line, and then just taking some mascara, popping it on the bottom lashes. I'm doing a little bit of contouring on the nose as well as the rest of the face, and I'm using the NYX Contour Palette, chiseling those cheeks out just a little bit, placing it in the hollows of the cheek as well as around the forehead. And then for the highlight, I'm using the last 2 shades of highlight in the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette. And then for the blush, of course, using my Morphe 9B palette, placing that on the apples of the cheek. For her lashes, I am using the House of Lashes in Iconic Light, making sure that I'm as close to her lash line as possible, pinching them at the end once they're dry, and then taking a little bit of that eyeliner, just going over to blend it all in. For her lip color, I'm using the NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the color Soft Spoken. Then I'm gonna touch up the brow bone just a little bit, making sure it's blended in. And then going back through with a little bit of brow pencil and accenting those beautiful beauty marks that Imani already has. Setting it with some Fix Plus, giving it a fan, taking a couple selfies, and we are done.
All right, guys, so this is the final look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I want to give a huge thank you to Miss Imani.
Thank you.
For lending me her face today. As always, guys, I will link all of the products that I use in the description box so you guys can check those out if you would like to recreate this look. Don't forget, you can follow me on all of my social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And you guys can also follow Imani
on everything as well. Instagram, real Imani Hakim, and that will link you to all my other stuff.
Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Kinda got my...
I feel like everything in my teeth.
That's what I'm doing.
Yes. Okay. You. I was like, hold up.
Pretend we didn't say that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in the hallway.
They're in the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Shut up.
A stutter? Me?
Yeah, you had a stutter.
Stutter.
Tell me when you're lying.